as far as corruption is concerned, all those people who were accused of corruption are now have been into the Lotus washing machine with Modi washing powder and some kind of a hardener which has actually taken that dirt out and washed it away. But it still stays in the muck inside that washing machine because a lotus always blooms in muck. But having said that, the fact is that the National Food Security Mission was brought in by us. The act was brought in by us in 2013, and thankfully so, when during Corona and the bad state of economy of our country, it was this particular act which ensured that every person in our country would have food. But isn't it ironical that on the one hand, the BJP tells us about data which shows that they've done a whole lot of things and the country is progressing, but there are 80 crore people who are still dependent on that free ration. Why? They say that making pakoras is also work, but we feel that any person who sells pakoras would want their children to become doctors and engineers. So we have always worked towards ensuring that people get the platform that they want. And today when we say that we are going to ensure that all the vacant positions in the government are going to be filled, when we say that the number of Anganwadis are going to be increased to a large extent, and our young people who are looking for jobs, the moment they
and where will you find the resources to do all this? When you say there will be a GST 2.0 where there will be a single moderate rate which won't put that much of a burden on the poor, so where will you have the resources?
Where has the government got the resources to give the food today to people, the 5 kilo ration? Because we brought in this particular act, right? So we had a vision. And Manrega, if you remember, what Mr. Modi said was that ye aapki vifaltaon ka smarak hoga, and now we are saying that we are going to ensure that every person who comes under Manrega, works under Manrega, will get 400 rupees. What does that mean? That we have a vision. Of course, the BJP has shown that in its politics itself, they don't have leaders with a vision. They don't have leaders who can fight situations. Dr. Manmohan Singh, even when the global financial crisis was going on in 2008, we didn't feel it. Why? Because there was a Dr. Manmohan Singh and his team. Today, we see that the government doesn't know who is going to be presenting a budget. Of course, luckily, for the last few years, we have Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman. Before that, the railway minister would be presenting some other budget, somebody else would be presenting some other budget.
Let's get Shana NC to respond to that. Shana NC, the Congress is saying that they have a vision and they